Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm making this video because I want to share with you my personal experience, good and bad, about my vacation 10 day at Safari National Park. The reason I went there because I want to visit those albino children in Tanzania, Africa. I think they are adorable. I want to help them out. I'm a solo traveler. And another reason, of course, is the Safari National Park. So as you know that there are so many safari tours company out there, I don't know which one is good. So I went online, I do a little bit research. So finally I chose the company called Marty Wire Tour. I spoke to the director named Philo. He seemed very nice, very down to earth person. We built a good connection and we consider like good friends. So on February 9th, I arrived to Arusa International Airport. Philo and the driver welcomed me to their country and they gave me this poster, a picture of me. Wow. This is so wonderful and so special that I can't believe it. So after we left the airport, we head into the hotel, check in the hotel, Epic Hotel. I put my stuff away. Then we went out for lunch and we went to do a little bit shopping. I want to buy something for the albino children. So we went to this school supply bookstore where I bought some school supply. And then in the afternoon, we went to the Arusa Old School where I met the director over there and I also have a chance to meet those albino children. Oh my God, they are such adorable. I have a wonderful time and it's just amazing that finally I have a chance to meet them. So that is my first day experience activity in Arusa, Tanzania, Africa. For day 2 activity, early in the morning, Philo and the driver named Sahibu came to the hotel, picked me up. We heading to Serengeti National Park. So I saw the jeep. I said, wow, because I saw my picture on the back of the jeep. And the jeep looked so big, so clean, so nice, very strong, very powerful because it's V8. So we have a good time on the road. We laugh, we enjoy, we talking. We seem like best friends. We enjoy road trip a lot. So, and then when we get to the national park, we saw elephant, zebra, giraffe, and we saw a leopard. We were looking for some other animal like lion, but we did not see any other animal because the grass was so tall. So we end up heading back to the hotel. So before we heading back to the hotel, we stopped by the Messiah village where I have a chance to meet the Messiah people. And they are so nice. They greet me, welcome me, like they dance. I gave them some gift and they asked me like help them out buy some souvenir stuff. So I bought 3 items just for souvenir, just want to help them out, but they overpriced me. I was speechless. So they asked for 500. I say, wow, I don't have that much. They say, how much can you afford? So basically, I just want to help them out like 200. So I said I only have 200. And then they said, okay. So, and then I gave them another 100, so 300. Then after that, we left the Maasai village and they all asked me like, when I come back, when you come back again. They very liked me a lot. So then we heading to the Heart and Soul Lodge Hotel. We check in the hotel, we have dinner and the food was good. And that's what the activity for day 2. Day 3 activity, we heading to Conroe National Park. So when I arrived there, everybody said, oh my God, we saw your picture on the road. Everyone was so say, how you do it? So I feel so special when everyone gave me so much compliment about my pictures. and I get a chance to meet people come from all over the world. People come from England, Uruguay, Denmark, Germany. So, like I said, people came to Safari National Park all over the world. Then we get into the part, we saw wildebeest, zebra, lion, other animal, and we have lunch in the car because it was raining on that day. Then we heading back to South Serengeti National Park. But before that, we stopped by another massage village, so I able to have a chance to visit another massage group. And they, like I said, their traditional is just welcome people by welcome dance. So I dance a little bit. I have a good time. I gave them some gift, give them some money just to help them out. And of course, they asked me like, when you come back? So after that, we head into South Serengeti National Park, and we check in this camp is called Kontiki Migration Camp. So I spent 2 nights over there, and the people over there are so nice, so lovely. They welcome me, and I love the camp. It's so beautiful, and it's very nature, and it's just breathtaking. And that is for activity day 3. Day 4 activity, I have to wake up early in the morning for the hot air balloon ride. That's what the first time I ever get on the hot air balloon. The captain named Barry, he was so nice, so professional, so down-to-earth person. After that, we have champagne with breakfast in the open field at South Serengeti National Park. We make new friends. Then after breakfast, Sahibu, Philo, and I continue our journey looking for more animals. We laugh, we joke, we enjoy road trip. We have a good time. We saw wildebeest, zebra, giraffe, elephant, lion, dicky. And then in the evening, we heading back to the Kontiki camp for dinner. And that's what the end of day 4 activity. Day 5 activity, we heading to Central Serengeti National Park, where we hope to see more animals. So on the road, we saw the wildebeest and the zebra migration, big migration. They crossed the road. Wow, it's so beautiful, and I just speechless. Like first time I ever saw in person. And on the road, like I said, people saw my picture everywhere we went. So we stopped by the rest area, and some of the girls, they saw my picture and they want to take picture with me. I said, okay, then we make new friends. So then when we get to the Serengeti National Park, and we try to see some more animal, like especially lion and hyena, but we didn't see that much animal. We saw mostly elephant and giraffe and deer, because the grass is so high, so tall, that it's hard to spot animal. Then later in the evening, we heading to the Tanzania bush camp. We saw some ostrich bird, eagle, different kind of bird. So we check in the Tanzania bush camp, where I met the manager named Steve. He was so wonderful in person. The staff over there are amazing, nice. And the food they have, amazing. I mean, that's the best food I have ever ate for the past like 5 days. And I spent a night over there, and that's it for day 5 activity. Day 6 activity, we left the Tanzania bush camp on Valentine's Day. After breakfast, I have to say goodbye to the staff over there, Steve, King of Buffalo, everyone. So nice over there. Then we're heading back to Arusha. Hopefully we can spot some more animal at the Serengeti National Park. But because the grass was so high, so tall, we did not see that many animals. So we just heading back to Arusha. It's about like 5-hour drive. And the good thing is that the jeep that we have is very durable, very strong, very powerful. And I love my driver, Sahibu. He's number one driver. He drives so good, so well. We have a great time. We enjoy our road trip. So before we heading back to Arusa, we stopped by the Safari Land Art Gallery where I went in there. I saw a lot of beautiful art, sculpture, gift shop, jewelry store. We have lunch over there. Then we continue our journey driving back to Arusa. By the time we get back to Arusa, it's a little bit late evening. So we went to this restaurant. We have nice dinner. We have good food ordered, the good lamb chop. The name of the restaurant is Alisi Restaurant. Their food is just amazing. It's so good. After that, Sahibu dropped me off at my hotel, Abbott Hotel. I gave him a nice gift. For the past 5 days, he toured me around and he really appreciated my gift. So that was day 6 activity. Day 7 activity, early in the morning, Philo and I, we went to Arusa Museum where I met Kristen and Jamar. And they toured me around their museum. They are such a wonderful people. I invited them out for lunch. We went back to the restaurant named Alisi Restaurant where I want to eat the lamb chop one more time before I leave Arusa. Unfortunately, they don't have lamb during lunchtime. So at 1:30, Philo and I heading to Arusa Airport. I thought we're going to have direct flight from Arusa to Zanzibar. No, Philo made the biggest mistake. He purchased a ticket, flew from Arusa, stopped by Zanzibar, from Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam. Then we have to get out the airport and then check back in again from Dar es Salaam back to Zanzibar. It took like 7-hour flight for the entire day. But if he get the direct flight from Arusa to Zanzibar, it's only 1 hour flight. But he was not happy. I was kind of like, why he did that, But anyway, we arrived to Zanzibar Airport very late at night. We didn't do any activity on that day. And the driver, Pole, he is so wonderful. He's a good driver, so nice. So I thought I stay in Zanzibar Island. No, I stay all the way in North Newing. And it's an hour and a half from the airport. Wow. So by the time we get to Newing, it's late. So we just went to one of the local restaurants, have dinner, and check in the hotel, and that was for activity day 7. Day 8 activity was about snorkeling and diving, so the driver picked the other couple and I at the hotel early in the morning. When we arrived at the beach, we get on a small boat. The man took us in the middle of the ocean. I thought like I could see some dolphin because that's what I saw on the activity brochure. And I also thought like maybe another diver or another tourist guide that came along that helped us where to dive under the water so we could see some fish under the water. No, nobody. So the other couple, they dive by themselves and I jumped into the water just for 10 minutes. I did not feel safe. They did not feel comfortable. So we told the man, took us back, and that's what the end up for day 8 activity. I feel like that activity was the most ridiculous activity and the most unsafe activity, and it doesn't sound right. Day 9 activity was the best activity I have ever seen. We went to Stone Town where I met a wonderful tourist guide. His name is Hamid. He was so intelligent, so nice, so lovely, so smart. we took a boat. We went to Prison Island, so he tours me around. I have so much fun. I have a great time. He shared me a lot of history about Prison Island. Then we heading back to Stone Town. We have lunch together at Freddie Mercury restaurant. The food was amazing. Then after that, we went into Stone Town. We toured around. No more history about Stone Town, name of Stone Town, slavery, art, museum, a lot of things inside the Stone Town gallery area. Then in the evening, we had street food, and we saw some little kids were jumping and holding the sign say, "Welcome to Zanzibar." We have an amazing time, and that was the best time I have ever had for my journey, and that was day 9 activity. Day 10 activity, so basically we went to this Baraka Natural Aquarium where they have turtle. So basically I just swam with the turtle, and there's so many turtle and follow me, chasing me and trying to bite me. So I swam about 30 minutes, and I was afraid because the turtle kept biting me. I said, oh my God. So I said, let me get out of here. But I have a great time. After that, we went to Norwing Beach, and I swam a little bit. The water was so beautiful and so clear, so nice, so warm. And the day was so hot. That day was so hot. I got sunburned, I got burned. And that's what the activity for day 10. Day 11 activity, where actually my vacation packet was only 10-day night. It cost me $5,000, but because Philo, he screwed up one day, so he make up an extra day for me. So on that day, we drove to New Wing Horse Club, where I met Omar. He's a nice, wonderful and tourist guy. He helped me get on the horse, and that was the first time that I ever ride on a horse in my life. So we rode a horse at the beach for 15 minutes, and the activity was 30 minutes, but I just only want 15 minutes because the weather was so hot. I had my bikini on, it's so hot, I got burned all over, and I told him I'm done. So that was the activity 11. So right after I'm done with my horse activity, Philo, Pole, the driver, and me, we were heading down to Zanzibar Beach Resort Hotel. That way I spend my own money, rent one more night, so the next day I can fly back to America. When we on the way down there, we were joking, talking. I made sure Philo and the driver enjoy my company. So when we arrived to the hotel, and that's what the time I say goodbye to Philo. And later on, I invite Pole, and the other group of girls that I met at the hotel went out for street food. I treat them, and I have only $100 left, and I didn't expect the street food was that expensive, so I spent all my money. So that's the day that I finished all my activity in Zanzibar. So on February 20th, the driver named Pole, he was so sweet, very down-to-earth person. He came to my hotel, gave me a ride, so at courtesy, I invite him out for lunch. I treat him out for lunch, so we went back to the Freddie Mercury restaurant. That restaurant have good food, and I want to try the lamb chop one more time before I fly back to America. So after we eat, I paid the bill, but unfortunately the credit card doesn't accept because there was no internet. So I only have $20 left. So Pole shared the bill with me. After that, he gave me a ride to the airport, gave me a hug, and said goodbye to me. And he said he would miss me. That's very sweet of him. And that's what my ending of my journey, my vacation in Tanzania, Africa. I just want to make a quick conclusion about my recent vacation traveling to Tanzania, Africa. I purchased a vacation packet, went on a tour, first time ever to Safari National Park and Zanzibar Island. Because I'm a solo traveler, it was so expensive. However, I got one-on-one attention with my tour guide. I'm glad that I chose Marty Y Tour Company. You know why? Because they put my picture on the back of their Jeep. Therefore, everywhere I go, people saw my picture along on the road. Anytime I stop by any national park, people came up to me and say, "Oh, we saw your picture along on the road. You look so nice." That make me feel so special. I'm the type of person that do not like to go on a tour. I did this time because I want to visit those albino children, and I want to visit the Safari National Park, especially visit the Serengeti National Park where I can see the wildebeest migration. You know that when you purchase a vacation packet in advance, when you cancel, you might not get your money back, you know? And some of the activity they include, you might not like it. For example, one of the activity I had about snorkeling and diving, that activity was so ridiculous. I'm not going to explain why. And sometimes, you know, when you purchase a vacation packet, you pay for the price, but when it come in reality, things might change. They might complain about, oh, they spend more money on you, you know? And, you know, when you purchase a vacation packet, you don't know what kind of hotel they provide. You don't know what kind of meal they provide. You don't know what kind of activity they provide because they might change. You never know. I met one man. He told me that if I ever visit Tanzania, Africa again, and if I ever decide to go on Serengeti National Park for a tour, I just call the hotel. The hotel will help me out. At the hotel, they have all kind of brochure activity that you can get. Whatever activity you want, they will help you out. That way it saves your time and saves your money. As you know, when you travel to a different country, some country, you know, accept credit card, some place don't, so you have to have cash. I brought some cash with me. I want to buy something for myself for souvenir, but I didn't have a chance to buy anything because all my money, I help out those people and I tip the driver. I think they deserve it, you know. Maybe I'm a nice person. So like I said, when you purchase a vacation packet, you go on a tour, especially to Safari National Park, make sure you ask the company what kind of chip they have. You make sure they provide a good, durable, and strong, powerful chip because the roads are very rough. I observed a lot of Jeep, a lot of car broke down on the road. That will delay all your activity and wasting your time. So like I said, before you decide to purchase a vacation packet or go on a tour, make sure you do some research because you make sure it's worth it for your money and you make sure you enjoy your vacation. That's all I have to share with you. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.